When did the Queen get married? The glorious wedding day in pictures. The Queen and Prince Philip were married for more than 70 years before the Duke's death earlier this year. Express.co.uk takes a look back at the Queen and Prince Philip's glorious wedding day all those years ago. The future Queen Elizabeth II is believed to have first met Prince Philip when she was just 13, while touring the naval college Philip was attending. Years later, the pair would tie the knot and go on to have 4 children. The Queen once described Prince Philip as her strength and stay at a celebration for their 50th wedding anniversary, and Philip was by the Queen's side until his death aged 99 in April. The future Queen, Princess Elizabeth, married Philip Mountbatten on November 20, 1947. Born a Prince of Greece and Denmark, Philip renounced his own royal titles to marry the future British monarch, taking on the surname of his maternal family, Mountbatten. At the time of their wedding, Elizabeth was 21 and Philip was 26. Prior to their wedding, Elizabeth's father King George VI bestowed a number of royal titles on his future son-in-law. Philip was created Duke of Edinburgh, Earl of Merioneth and Baron Greenwich, titles which Philip held until his death. For a time, Elizabeth was known as the Duchess of Edinburgh. However, only a few years after their wedding, Elizabeth became Queen Elizabeth II following the death of her father in 1952. Princess Elizabeth married Philip Mountbatten at Westminster Abbey in London, a venue which has hosted many royal weddings, as well as coronations and funerals, over the centuries. More than 2 decades prior, Princess Elizabeth's father had married Elizabeth Bowes-Lyon, the future Queen Mother, at Westminster Abbey. The Queen Mother would start a royal wedding tradition at the Abbey, when she lay her own wedding bouquet at the tomb of the unknown warrior upon her entrance. Her brother, Fergus, was killed in action during World War I, and royal brides have since laid the bouquets at the tomb in the decades to follow. The royal wedding was a huge event, with 2,000 people in attendance at the ceremony. Another 200 million people are thought to have tuned into BBC Radio at the time to hear the ceremony, with crowds also lining the streets of London to catch a glimpse of the happy couple. Royals from around the world attended the event, including the King of Iraq, Princess Juliana and Prince Bernard of the Netherlands and the hereditary Grand Duke of Luxembourg and Princess Elizabeth of Luxembourg. Princess Elizabeth arrived at the wedding with her father King George VI in the Irish state coach. The future queen was attended to on her big day by 8 bridesmaids, including her sister Princess Margaret. The other bridesmaids included Princess Alexandra of Kent, Lady Caroline Montagu Douglas Scott, Lady Mary Cambridge, the Honourable Pamela Mountbatten, the Honourable Margaret Elphinstone and Diana Bowes-Lyon. The wedding breakfast took place at Buckingham Palace, and Philip and Elizabeth waved to the crowds outside the palace following their nuptials. Princess Elizabeth's wedding dress is one of the most famous royal wedding dresses of all time. The dress was created by renowned designer, Sir Norman Hartnell. As rationing was still in place following World War II, the wedding dress was paid for using clothing ration coupons. The dress was decorated with crystals and 10,000 seed pearls, which were imported from the U.S.